Much of Brand South Africa's efforts go into encouraging foreign investment in the country, promoting our goods to export markets, and mobilizing journalists to sell our inspiring story to the world. This campaign is aimed squarely at us.
Sithe, what was the creative concept for this ad?
The brief that was given to the agency was, how do we reignite the old feeling that we had in 1994 when we celebrated our democracy, and how do we give that narrative to ordinary South Africans so that they understand what has been achieved as a country. And we look back at what we did in 1994. Everybody get goosebumps that, wow, that was our freedom, and our freedom meant casting that vote.
20 years ago, South Africans took to the polls in the country's first democratic election.
It's really about getting South Africans to buy into South Africa, so to buy into the nation-building project and to become active citizens in building a competitive nation. Internationally, it's really about appealing to whether it's foreign investors or opinion leaders to see South Africa as an investable destination, as a country that they can do business with, and as a country also that can attract talent.
Investment in infrastructure makes us more competitive, but this ad is about having a self-belief to match.
During certain events, we get this strong sense of common purpose and a euphoria. What we are saying is that that should be sustained. Get South Africans to buy into South Africa and get them to contribute towards this being a competitive country.
It's a can-do spirit to attract trade partners and tourists from the US to China and the European Union.
Craig, where were you on the 27th of April, 1994?
I was in Cape Town. I just moved there. I can remember feeling a little bit apprehensive, not quite sure what's going on, where's the country going, but at the same time really excited because a whole new adventure was about to begin.
Interesting memories. I remember very clearly I was a presiding officer at one of the voting stations. And I couldn't believe it that we were seeing this history in the making. And I remember one lady saying, "We are going to succeed, this country of ours." And that's, for me, an indelible memory.
It always seems impossible until it's done, said Madiba. And this campaign runs on every platform to show it can be done.
It's actually quite a simple story because it's a real story. We really are showing what the country's done in terms of infrastructure, economic development, education, etc., all the way down to how it affects the individual person.
The target audience are 37 million South Africans over the age of 15 whose decisions will shape our future.
When you look at the reasons to believe, we have Ubuntu, and that's the spirit that we want to encourage and promote. We speak of Rainbow Nation. Rainbow Nation speaks to diversity and the level of tolerance within the diverse nation, and also staying true to the man who made this country, which is the late Madiba. How do we take those cultures and those values and we bring them to life in our messaging?
What is the take-home you're hoping South Africans are going to get out of this?
I certainly hope that the viewers at home, when they look at the ad, they get goosebumps. Not only do they get goosebumps, but they actually take a walk down memory lane where they actually realize that the freedom that we are afforded to, that opportunity, is something that we need to cherish for the rest of our lives, and also that they are able to see the achievements that we have made, and more so have this compelling reason to do something. And I do believe that with each other and everybody playing a role, we can certainly achieve a lot.